Here we are, ready to do the gel coat. Like I said, all the areas have been sanded for the highlights to kind of show up a little bit better. And then here's what it looks like when the gel coat's been put on there. And I'll show you how that works. It gives it a little bit more of a grain look. But what we're doing here is this has been mixed up. It's 50-50 on the epoxy hardener in gel coat. You mix it up till it's got a bunch of air bubbles in it, and then you wait until the air bubbles disappear, and then it's ready to apply. But I use one of these foam brushes. These things ain't cheap. You get like 10 of them in a pack for about $10. They're $1 a piece, and you actually sacrifice one for every coat. For every coat you sacrifice one. But I try to get the thing loaded up pretty good and start doing all the start doing the lettering here. Don't have to be that heavy, just where you can see it. See, I already did the E here, and I did the C. I did all these, but kind of an idea of what's going on here. This thing's loaded up with gel, and what you're doing is you're just see how it looks all nasty from being sanded. And then once you put the gel coat on there, kind of like a varnish, but it's a gel coat, and it bleeds into there, and it makes it look a lot better. Like you never even sanded it, but you just get in whatever areas you can with the roller. You know, it's all clean. My roller's still clean. Just applying the gel coat. Everything's dry and hard and ready for this stage. Now, these areas here on the edges of them, you can get some of them, but you can't get in between there. So what you do there, I just use a paper plate. Put a paper plate on top of a paper plate on top of a paper plate, on and on, as I'm doing. Like under here's red. You know, I did red, and under that one's green. So whenever I change color, I just put a paper plate on the wet paint. But on the inside of these letters, you have to take a brush and get in there and put this gel coat in there. And that's when I'm saying this gel coat. I'll show you when it's done. But this gel coat looks one way. It looks wet when you put it on. But after it sets up for a little bit, it will swell. It swells all up. Gets real thick. But you gotta kind of like do around your letters and stuff, you know, with that brush. Can't get to them any other way. All these little tight spots down inside these letters, numbers. Get down there with that gel coat. Smash it down in there. The more the merrier. That's the idea, though. And it don't last very long, so you put a little bit more down here on here. Load it back up again. But that's the process. It's getting in there the best you can. If you can't get in there with the roller, you have to use the brush. And I'll show you when it's done what it looks like. Then I'll show you after it sets up for about 24 hours what it looks like.